It's another beautiful day on today's episode of your favorite program, Young Hearts, showing on the NTA. And boy, am I excited because we have a lovely package for just you. You know, we're going to talk about our dreams and aspirations and celebrating ourselves as young people. But what does it mean, or how much influence does your friend, family, peers, how much influence do they have in the choices you make regarding what you want to do? Do they have a huge one or just a little bit? These are more we're going to discuss on the episode, so stay tuned with us. My name is Joseph Musa, your humble host. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now, to kick things off, we're going to start with a musical by a young artist who is doing big things or doing great things with the talent he has. And I'd like you to check out this music video and the interview right after this.
I'm so proud of my woman.
My name is Oluwa Sezze, and I'm from Kogi State, based in Abuja, brought up in Lagos, and I do Afrobeat / hip hop music.
Say if I tell you, say I love you now.
Music is something that gave me, joy, gave me happiness. No matter how sad I get, and how bad I may be feeling at the time, as soon as I hear music, I become, much more better. I feel better, and as early as I discover myself, I decided to, take it, and work on it, because I believe it's a gift from the above. So I'm not just a music lover, I'm also a music maker. So.
It is smile too, yeah. With a true color of an African beauty.
If you want to make it into the music industry now, you have to kind of like make a room for yourself, because I don't believe there's any vacancy room out there. So making a room for yourself, you have to come up with that different uniqueness in the music. Doing Afro is a normal, is a thing that everybody is doing, but you have to come up with something more different in your Afrobeat, in your sound and everything. And I'm working on that, I'm a unique Afro music act, so there's something more unique, about it that stands me out.
You do me this, you do me that, yeah. I miss your love, hold me close tonight. You do me this, you do me that, yeah. I miss your love, hold me close tonight. I'm so proud of my woman, oh. She with the prettiest, I know you know that too. The way she frown and the way she did smile too, yeah. With a true color of an African beauty. Sexual.
Miss Your Love is a song that, should I say, it's more of, a music that actually used to express my feelings, like, should I call it real life story? It's something that actually came from inside. I was in that condition then. I was in that very room of these feelings that came about this song. Then when I did this song, Miss Your Love is a song that, you being with someone that you actually love so much that you cannot stay a minute without. At the same time, you are missing the person. It's more like you being far away from your loved ones or your lover or something like that. But you are close together. But due to the character, the attitude, the nagging now and then, makes you feel very far from each other. That distance makes you so, that is the little explanation I'll give about Miss Your Love.
Come to think of it, because if you try them, my man, you go collect.
Actually, Chinoso is a song that has to do with, try to tell the public that, please do not, hurt my loved ones. Trying to, express the feelings, your feelings to the public that, okay, those people are my loved ones. Do not hurt them, because if you do, it's God that will fight for it, as in that will fight for them, stuff like that. So God is very close. When I say Chinoso, though I'm not an Igbo person, but when I want to do song, I like, working with message that, even if it has to do with language, I'll go about it, make sure that I use the, so Chinoso is, when you say Chinoso in Igbo, is God is close. So don't mess around, my guys,
Say if I tell you, say I love you, not true talk, I tell you.
The biggest challenge is putting up poster. Then before you put it, maybe before you move an inch, they'll tear it off. Singing on the stage. Some people they will just eat and walk out. Waiting this one they talk. So a lot of stuff like that is the biggest challenge an artist can ever have coming up, trying to, so doing a professional music, trying to be that person that everybody wants to hear, everybody wants to listen to. So that has been the biggest challenge. And going to show sometimes, show that you're not even invited, people will actually perform. You'll be the last to perform. And sometimes in Lagos, you pay for, some street carnival, you pay for street carnival to perform. Maybe your song has not even played up to the second, verse, it's cut off. And you pay for it. So stuff like that. So as in a lot of challenge, money, stuff. But, we are still beating it up. So we are here today. Okay, so I still thank God. And there are still a lot ahead.
True talk, I tell you. True talk, I tell you. See this love, yeah. There is nothing that I can do.
I think the biggest challenge I have towards that is my mom. So my mom was like, she's a Muslim, so right sometimes she don't believe in this kind of musical stuff. You're like, who does music before in your family? Like, wants to start singing, stuff like that. So, but my dad has been my biggest fan right from time. It was like, sometimes when I come home, when I travel home, and maybe sometimes I dress, more like an entertainer. My mom was like, what is this now? Why are you looking like? And I leave him. He's an artist now. After you understand. So he always motivates me. But my mom, as time goes on, he started seeing, a positive impact. He started seeing, as in, she might not be able to actually get that music, that one. But he started, seeing that this guy is actually making sense, stuff like that. So she started accepting that fact that, maybe I should just, but not fully yet. I can't lie to you. So maybe as soon as she saw my Benz and a lot of the cars,
I miss your love. Hold me close, you do me this, you do me that.
I left Lagos down to Abuja, to kind of like focus on my music career, because in Lagos there's a lot of competition, number one, and in everything there's a competition. That's the truth. But aside from that, there is the music home, is the entertainment home, and I believe you having a slim body, putting on agbada, you'll be lost in it. So it's better, there's another advice given to me then by a mentor, it's someone I look up to, so that instead of me being in Lagos there, trying to do that, why don't I come down to Abuja? And I think about it, I say, okay, being in Abuja, the competition will be kind of like tougher, because Abuja doesn't encourage entertainment that much like Lagos. But if I can be able to kind of like conquer Abuja like 90%, get 90% of Abuja sitting to hear my music, I believe automatically Lagos entertainment will actually send an invitation. So I decided to come down to this place, focus. The challenge is very high, but if I can be able to pull up to that point, I think it will be a very good success. And in the next 5 years, I think if God actually grants my request, I would like to, come here with a lot of, convoy and appreciate you and everyone that have actually given me an opportunity to an interview in this place, and, make a change musically, touch life, because in the next 5 years, I want to, if possible, the whole world to be able to hear my music, and every other achievement that come with it.
So proud of my woman, she with the pictures, I know you know that too. The way she from.
Being an artist, dancer, music artist, comedian, whatever you are doing today, even being a profession, keep doing it, stay positive and believe. Do it sincerely, do it, and do it with all your heart. Put that passion in it, and surely you get there someday.
I hope you enjoyed that interview with our guest artist for the day, Oluwa, and we're inspired to also pursue your dreams, regardless of your location, regardless of what it is you want to do. Next up, we're going into something that affects a lot of people, everyone really, but especially young people, and that is peer pressure. We have a report to you, or a report for you, that's going to elaborate on that. How much influence does it have on our daily lives, and whether it can be good or bad? Check this out and enjoy.
Peer pressure. Is it a virus or not? All over the globe, it is seen as an influence wielded by people within the same social group. It is the effect this influence has on a person to conform in order to be accepted by a group. Often, peers are thought of as friends, But peers can be anyone of similar status, such as people who are same age, who have same abilities, and who share a social status. Peer pressure is commonly thought of in a negative light, but in reality, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes peer pressure is used to positively influence people. The way your child responds to peer pressure can indicate who they are as an individual. Naturally, leaders tend to be less susceptible to bad forms of peer pressure, while followers may be more inclined to go along with it. The signs of peer pressure. Some signs that your child may be experiencing peer pressure include the following: low moods, trouble sleeping, change in behavior, being very image conscious, and avoiding schools or other social situations. And the drawbacks of peer pressure may include anxiety and depression, distraction from academics, pressure to engage in risky behavior. Also, the benefits of peer pressure may include advice, friendship and support, encouragement, gaining of new experiences. As a child grows much older, their peers will play a bigger role in their life. Friends can greatly influence everything from what kind of music they listen to what they wear, as well as how they talk. Research has shown that adolescent boys are more susceptible to pressure for risk-taking behavior. Now, this takes us down to the big question. Peer pressure, is it a virus or not?
I hope you enjoyed and learned something from that special report on peer pressure. And you know what to do when you're faced with that situation and how best to utilize it. Next up, we have another guest who is an entrepreneur, a lovely, lovely lady by the name of Princess, also known as Small Pepe. I don't know why they call her that or where that came from, but I'm sure you'll get to find out very shortly.
My name is Princess Promise Ogboegbunam. People call me Small Pepe. I don't know why they call me Small Pepe, but I just like the name. Small Pepe, Atarani Pepe, any kind of Pepe, that's me. I'm an artist manager, I'm a PR too. It entails a lot, managing of artists, managing of brands. I get to manage artists, entrepreneurs, politicians, just putting out content for them. That's basic practical like PR work, I do a lot, Go on a tour with these artists, do some Google profiling for them, get to create 1 or 2 pages, manage a social media handle. I can be managing an artist social media handle. I can be managing a politician social media handle. So everything where they inside that PR, I dey do am. I did not study media journalism in school. I'm a business administration student. I even came out with 3rd class. But when you come out and you see there is no job, people are trying to do the same thing with you, just have to be creative. When I realized that I have this talent was 2013. I was working with the likes of Daily Momodu. They had to pull me through, and some of my media guys back then. And I grew up loving it because you get to meet new people, I'm this kind of person, I like to meet different faces every day, like jolly with them, cruise and all that. So I just fell in love with the job, and so far, it has been beautiful. It has been fine. The journey has not been easy for me because sometimes people look at me and they be like, oh, you are too small to deliver this job. Or, this one now, a woman, like she's a girl. Are you sure she can deliver this job? I once had a US client tell the person that was bringing the job that, I can't work with a lady. They don't deliver jobs. I was like, what? I am going to prove you wrong. So it hasn't been easy. People look down on me so much because maybe they feel like it's small people and I'm small, And they also look down on me because they feel like, oh, you're a woman, you can't deliver this job. But so far, what a man can do, a woman can do it times 3. Yes. best part of being a PR is that, I get to meet so many people, both Nigerian artists and the international artists. And when you go for any event, they'll be like, oh, she's a PR, let her walk in. You get to have all these VIP treatments. And the most challenging is that sometimes, as a female PR, there are some certain places I don't go to because it will be late and I can't be driving home that late. If I'm a guy, I can come back home around 3, 2, 1. But I'm a lady. I'm supposed to be security conscious for my own self, for my own life. Yeah. So that's the part that discourages me from doing this job. But aside that, the grooving, the fun, the meeting new people, doing your job and being happy in it makes me so happy. When I started, it wasn't cool, but right now it's something that is feeding me, feeding my family, making me have new clothes, go on the trips with my friends, buy the things I feel like I can afford, living the big girl's life. Oh, don't mind me. Being a PR is something I can encourage anybody to do. It's a career path, yes, because if you know what you are doing and you have the zeal for it. There are so many times I've wanted to give up. You can work for some people instead of for them to pay you what belongs to you. They start giving you stories, At a point, they feel like, oh, she's a lady, she can't do anything. But right now, my eyes don't, it's at the back. So it's a career path, something I can encourage anybody, my friend, my enemy, to start doing because it gives money, it gives you so much exposure, it makes you meet people that even in your next 4, 5, you might. With this PR thing, I can go anywhere. I can enter anywhere. Yes, I'll enter anywhere and say, my name is Princess Prom and I'm a PR and I want to see this person. So yeah, why not? Hard work is the #1 rule. You must be focused. Yeah, this is something I want to do. You must be focused towards it. You must be determined. It's something that you have the zeal to do. You can't just be doing it because you feel like, oh, I'm a girl. Once anybody sees me, they will just want to work with me. No, you must have the convincing power, the marketing power. There are some clients that you will talk to, you'll be like, I don't feel like doing this. But when I talk to them, I make them see reasons why this should go or this should fly. And you see them doing that. It's something you must have the zeal, you must be focused, you must be hardworking. PR is not for lazy people, because there's some point that they'll wake you up around 3 o'clock and say, we'll have a Zoom meeting in the next 5 minutes. And if you're lazy, if you're the type that wakes up and you're lying down on the bed all the time, you cannot do this work. So be serious, be hardworking, be focused, and be determined. That's all.
Till next week, my name remains Joseph, but before I go, if you're young, you're talented, and you want to come on the show, remember, come visit us at NTA Channel 5 next to Old Parade Ground, Area 10, Abuja. Also, you can check us out on Facebook, Young Hearts on NTA. That is one word, Young Hearts on NTA. And further contact information should be showing on your screen. Please call us, get in contact with us. We would love to hear from you. Me included. You can reach me on Instagram and follow me there as well at Joe_Blaze1. Joe_Blaze1. And till next week, my name remains Joseph Musa. I'll see you again. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourselves. And bye-bye.